Do you want to be great at what you do? I mean, like really, really great, right? Sometimes we just don't know what we don't know. And in order to be great, we don't know how to get there, right? What are some of the skills that we need, that we should be focusing on, right, to allow ourselves to really progress in our careers? Today's episode, we're going to hear from some of the industry's top international performing artists who are teaching every single day and get their perspective on some underrated skills that every single salon professional should be working on to really improve and become great at their craft. So much valuable insights coming straight at you right now. Welcome to the Salon Scoop, a podcast by Salon S.O.S. I'm your host, Scott Moon, the founder of Salon S.O.S., and I'm obsessed with helping salon professionals live their best life. In this show, we shop talk all things salon to bring you real-life stories, debates, entertainment, and inspiration to help you find happiness and success in this beautiful industry. If you work in the salon industry in any capacity, this podcast is open to you. So set down your scissors or rinse out that toner and let's get into it. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Salon Scoop. Today we are going to get the scoop on some underrated skills that salon professionals should try to cultivate to be the absolute best at their craft. And who better to share that information than actual artists who have perfected their craft, who have become not just educators, and not just platform artists, but international artists who have won numerous awards from Nahas and Contessas, but also are just gracing the stages, of international shows, competitions. I sat down with them and had the opportunity to ask them in this ongoing series of our pros perspectives, right? What is an underrated skill that every salon professional should have or should cultivate, right, to be better at what they do? Let's take a listen to what they have to say, starting with Jamie DiGrazia.
An underrated skill. Well, I think having a well-rounded skill set is, I think you should try and be a generalist before you're a specialist. That way, I mean, there's so many things, even in my 20 years, I still don't know how to do, So I think just constantly learning. There's so many things in the salon I don't even know how to do still, and I've been doing hair for 20 years, which is incredible. But my favorite thing to do, I guess, would be to short hair sculpt, because you get to use all the different tools and it's dynamic. So short hair cutting to me is more visually interesting than long hair cutting. So I think a lot of people are afraid of doing short haircuts, and I think that they fit really nicely into processing times, and to build a loyal clientele, you're coming back every 4 to 6 weeks. So I think a short hair cutting would be a really good skill to cultivate.
Next, let's hear from Sean Godard.
Honestly, one of the most underrated skills is how to do a great consultation. That's where we miss the opportunity.
Love that. These perspectives are amazing. Let's continue on and hear what George Garcia recommends as an underrated skill.
The most overlooked, I believe, skill that hairdressers should build on and should have is communication. Being able to communicate with people that sit in your chair, being able to speak the same language, listen twice as much as you talk, and that communication will take you a long way.
And finally, we're going to wrap up with Brayden Pelletier. Listen to what he thinks is an underrated skill that every salon professional should try to cultivate.
Yeah, I think an underrated skill really is short hair and finishing all types of hair. I think that, like, when you look at, you can do the best color, you can do the best haircut, you can do the best work technically, but if you can't show that work off, the end result is the finish. And again, to reiterate the point, being able to teach them how to do that end result is it's free advertisement. I don't want clients to come to me because I'm tall, muscular, and beautiful, which I know I am all those things. I want clients to see my other clients on the street, out at the mall, at wherever they're at, and notice their hair and ask who did their hair. In turn, they're recognizing my art and they're buying the art before they even see the person.
I hope you got something valuable out of today's episode. This is one like these gems, right? That these are legends. If they're not already legends, they're legends in the making, right? That are sharing their advice after all their years of experience working with so many industry professionals, what they believe to be the top skills that people can really, really work on to be the best at what they do, right? So if you want to be the best, your best version of yourself, it's not about being the best in the industry, but let's all strive, right, to be the best version of ourselves, and that's about cultivating some of these skills. I hope that you take them into strong consideration and share this, right? So many people out there could really use some of these valuable insights and tips. Really encourage you to share this information out there with them so that we can all be better, right? I've heard this quote around and I love it. We all do better when we all do better. So let's help each other out, right? We're a community in this industry, and it's our vision at Salon S.O.S. to try to be a resource to provide as much insights, education as possible. We're just trying to pool resources, right? Pool information and knowledge and share it back to you. I hope that you're appreciating it and continue to listen. Thanks so much for being a valued member of our Salon Scoop community, and following along with Salon S.O.S. on socials. Everything we can to put it out there to help you be better day by day. Go out there and make the absolute most out of it.
Thank you so much for listening to the Salon Scoop podcast. This show is produced by Salon S.O.S., a digital marketing agency by industry professionals for industry professionals. If you want simple and affordable solutions for any of your salon marketing needs, such as websites, client loyalty, Google search rankings, social media, or more, come visit us at salonsos.ca or on Instagram at salon.s.o.s. If you want to hear more episodes like this and help us continue to bring the industry great content, it would mean so much to us if you would support us in one of the following ways. Either share this episode with one other industry professional and rate the show on Spotify or write us a quick review on Apple Music. We want to hear your feedback. If you have follow-up questions or ideas for future episodes, please reach out. DM us on Instagram at salonus.s.o.s or hit us up on our website again at salonsos.ca. Again, thanks so much for listening. Now go get your hustle on, keep smiling, and we'll catch you on our next episode.